This is the exact type of scene that reminds me why I play games. Because I like it. They're amazing. Someone put a lot of thought into making those things and I just love it. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. चलो mood set हो गया है. Tip link is down below. I don't care if you what do you call that, tip or not. Anyway, you don't tip, so it doesn't matter. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so today I'm planning on doing the event.
I
Yeah,
just need a moment to quickly
so
take down
essentially there
some
is a
notes.
new event that, well, I was planning on doing it, but I didn't know when all the uh, stuff is gonna be unlocked. So I asked my friend to keep track of that. He told me that all the stories of this is unlocked, so I'll see. Kelsey's fantastic adventure. I have to say, I have just one minute thing that I want to convey regarding this event. You see, सुक्रोज को event कब मिलेगा वापस? I mean, she already got well, Wind Bloom Festival once, but I mean that's not all. She is a proper alchemist. Give her some alchemy based event more. I mean, this guy has been in the game for like I don't know, a few months. He already got like an event. Sukra has been for years. Give her at least 17 events. Yeah, Sukra simple. On hmm. Also, because we are not giving Sucrose the you know respect she deserves, but also the fact that Ferminet is getting it and he's been there for only months. I am ecstatic. Just kidding. I just wanted to use this filter because of the light and stuff. So yeah. Stream elements, you are late as usual. The stream has already started for a couple of minutes now. 3 minutes at this point. So let's get going, shall we? First thing first. Figure out where is the quest. I heard it has all the things. Dialogues. Anything you want. Dialogues. And I guess side stuff as well. I don't know. Like it's gonna be similar to that poet event where they had the story. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, I forgot about fishing altogether. It also reminds me the fact that I always like the fact that the water surface is the most glitchiest part of games. Like sometimes you can see what's above it, sometimes you cannot, sometimes it's just weird. Huh.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Well, if there's a will, there's a way.
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Della Roche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
We received a commission
Oh,
request.
so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
What happened?
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
That's not how you advertise yourself, Paimon.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently.
What? Isn't that similar to what happened in? No, it's the exact opposite of what happened in Mondstadt. Someone introduced new fishes into the ecosystem. What the hell?
They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
But
Ahem. Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So,
oh sure.
So you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
I mean, at this point, I have enough more to feed Paimon for eons. But okay, sure.
exactly, you're right, Anamora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets, knowing exactly what I was going to say like that?
No, we have
Or
just been
maybe
doing
like
it
the
for
oracles you
years.
read about in fairy tales?
No, no, no. We have been just doing it for years at this point, and we'll continue to do so.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But
Okay.
don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
Huh.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
The what now?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie.
Are we not talking about those hydroidal wannabes?
The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Hmm. Interesting. Why do I feel like it is more related to their susceptibility of primordial seawater than an actual thing?
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance.
Oh, fantasies.
Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in
Hmm.
an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way.
I know it's not the good place to discuss this, but reminds me of Invanchi of Constantine.
And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
I mean, this is the exact reason I carry 7 knives in my bag. But okay.
Uh, sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale? After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
Hmm.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
Or a usual case of hysteria, but sure. I mean, yeah, why not?
So you mean someone really got eaten by a water imp?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Irenaeus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me.
Sure.
Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish sheps on the island can understand human language.
Huh.
Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
That's a valid point.
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just
Uh,
piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
yeah, we'll check it
Oh,
out.
marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Why do I get myself into these kind of situations? And the thing is, whenever it's related to me, it's not never actual rumor. It's something related to something. And it develops into something, and then the something becomes a something. What can I say? It doesn't affect the overall experience. I mean, I want a quest in Genshin, like a proper event where you know it's actually normal, something like nothing combat related, probably a story or side quest. But like what we are doing is essentially doing a normal quest, nothing crazy, and it doesn't develop into something crazy as well. Basically, unlike all the usual adventures that one aspires to have in a fantasy game. Huh. That does remind me. I need to go treasure hunting soon. Wait a second, is that chess? Huh. Well, what do we have here? Huh. Why does it remind me of a certain
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It
hmm,
looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there's some footprints over there.
I don't think so. These are footprints. These are. Oh, okay, got it. I haven't gone there, so yeah. So, as I was saying, this plate, some sort of medicine testry. Huh. Solamenalin. Okay. Excuse me. Lexi. Attempt to install a language output module for Lexi? Interesting. The benefits are twofold. Not only does the warehouse already has spare parts or motherboards. Huh. Attempted to install language module. Okay. I want to read the second. Thank you. It is snag a plan. I plan to apply a transcription module to use for Lexi. It would have been the same one as the one used for timing helmet. What are you doing, Ferminet? Seems like I'll have to make one from scratch. Okay. Why does it seem like this is what it's being done here? Not sure why. Oh, I pre-investigated the place of
These
event.
look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Okay.
Wait, did you hear something just now?
Hmm. Hey, Ferminet.
What is that? Don't come any closer!
Paimon? Traveler?
Yo, bro.
Uh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Yeah, it was awkward.
Ferminet!
Paimon, are you okay?
Yeah, she's just half dead because she's scared, but yeah, she's fine.
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
Yeah, called Flexi.
Thelxie, you say?
Flexi. Yep.
How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you
Hmm.
know someone else who's trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Then could you explain about what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order.
That's not an order, that's a request.
I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Interesting.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on. Ferminet, you never take commissions from other people.
Yep.
Yeah, but, she made a special request. But out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it.
Okay, we'll just write it off as she's someone special to you.
It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Okay.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Yep.
Ah, I think I may have connected the dots.
Okay.
These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The
Oh,
pressure
damn it.
testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
So that's all it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Yeah, Ferminet, most probably.
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Hmm.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Ferminet. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might
I
look
just
like,
realized
and it
something.
all turned
Oh,
out to
damn
be
it.
just a hoax.
Ferminet, not Ferminet. Title change.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll
Don't worry,
try to
dude.
finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Title updated. Don't worry about it, it's just a misunderstanding.
Thank you.
Actually, how much work do you still have left, Ferminet? Maybe we could lend you a hand.
Yep.
Thanks
for offering, but I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Come on, I like underwater.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions?
Yes.
Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
Paimon, that was a cheap shot.
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
That can wait.
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing.
Yeah.
If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
Yep. So I think the better answer would be to just get the fish backs and be done with it.
Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip.
And we make it an extra tip as well.
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
How long have been staying here? That's not a makeshift camp, that's a proper house, for God's sake.
I've stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Foxy, are you there?
Huh. Why does it seem like Sumeru researchers would like to have a look at it?
So that's Ferminet's version of Foxy.
Hmm.
Also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Yeah.
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Foxy, nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
So can Tulsi talk?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea.
Want to help with it?
As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try.
Come on, you want to try? Let's do it.
I have two other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
Okay.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
Okay, sure. I'm just gonna say something that's probably not gonna sound right, but we as a living being use non-living objects to make weapon out of those. Like minerals, metal, may, some may consider wood to be dead or alive, I don't know. We are giving a non-living object, a non-organic, mind you, uh, an organic substance as a weapon. Sure.
A weapon? Will Foxy have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
Okay.
What an imaginative employer! Naming Foxy after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
You see that thing on his hand? What's that? Holder for the weapon?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
Interesting.
Whoa, Foxy just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module, he still can't quite communicate with us.
Don't worry. Genshin has a weird way of bringing things to consciousness. I still hate you for the question Sumeru Genshin devs, but it was amazing.
That's
It was
okay.
sad,
But anyway,
but
the most
it was
important
amazing.
thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Okay, bro. I hope it's not too technical. My vacations are gonna be wasted otherwise.
Ah, here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
Sure.
Okay, knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out.
I failed at my electrical engineering, but sure. Chip design. Ah, my worst subject ever. Debug the motherboard. What the hell is this? Hmm? Oh, okay.
What was that?
Yeah, sucrose. What the hell was that? Okay, I didn't. I meant something difficult, not so easy. Yeah, for a minute.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
Yeah.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and
Why
coral.
is there light there?
Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment,
Yeah, we are
right?
pretty much expert
Okay,
now.
that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
For a minute, for God's sake, you just became human. Otherwise, I was gonna say you have to be concerned about primordial seawater. Okay. I still kind of don't understand if, well, hear me out, will you? So if you think about it, just saying, the oh shoot, forgot. Oh yeah, this is actually another thing that I want to discuss about my gaming. Uh, well, I won't say ideas, but like the way I game for the next few, well, for all the upcoming content actually. So I realized something. I've been like paying too much attention for my, that is for my own good, to creating shots, making it look good, which
It should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search.
pretty sure I'm going the way you never thought of. For me, interesting. So some of these do get out. Huh. Okay.
This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water
Yeah.
to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places?
Yep.
The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Got it. Mhm. Whose idea was it to put a whole track here? Whee. Okay, get out of here.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you
Uh,
for staying out here with me all this time.
okay. No worries, bro. Actually, I should just teleport because there is a teleportation point. I really need a mic. So yeah, my main concern is I'm not able to enjoy the games. And that has been one of the factors that has led me to upload less stuff because, well, first thing first, shorts are like a side thing. My main focus has always been on the streams because I game. I like gaming, not making content out of the game. Ah, now I'm just rambling, but yeah, that's the idea, people. I'm back to gaming mode. Okay. You want me to go lower? Oh, there you go. Hello, Destry. Surya Destry.
Ah, Ferminet, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame Destray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no
Interesting.
rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor.
Huh.
And these two are...
Friends.
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
Yep.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame Destray. Are you Ferminet's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Hello.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps.
Ouch.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Ferminet had explained it to you already.
Well, NDA. What can we do beyond that?
Well, Ferminet told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Ferminet is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history.
Okay.
But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
Sure. Most probably it's something sad. Because since Sumeru, nothing has been good. To be honest.
Sure, you can
Actually,
tell
since
us
Inazuma.
anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right?
Yes.
Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Oh, I would like to have a con with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood.
Huh.
In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a
And
result, he often goes near the water in secret.
interesting representation.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome?
Hmm. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh my god. That's exactly what I have been feeling. Uh, okay.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
Mm, if you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No!
Ouch.
Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000 word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
What the fuck?
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
He just thinks differently.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality,
Oh.
and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Hmm.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid, magnificent underwater kingdom of water nymphs on the Celestia plain 500 feet beneath the surface. Isn't that a bit too accurate for ramblings? What the hell? Countless lovely water nymphs lived in the houses made of rainbow and shell coral, tending to sea animals during the day, singing between fields of golden Tidalba during the night. Okay. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of Eris's parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Okay, we have heard this term before. Wait a second, wait a second. I'm kind of concerned. Okay, okay, just sec. Browser is, yeah. Uh, Probably wasn't parade per se. Iridescence and paper could have been the web event, I guess. I don't know. Seems pretty familiar. Hmm. Pearl wrapped in the golden branch and leaves offer it to the most beloved prince. During the day of parade, prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from the offered seashell and accept the crown from his father. Amid the applause of his subject, finally the new king bless everyone with his well wishes. Okay. They'll see. Interesting.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie.
Yep.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of Iridescence parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. What the The monsters were cruel, stricken by fear, or started singing, could not defend themselves. King was scared. He was full of behind bars, rainbow parade lost its color and crumpled away. What the? The prince was barely able to escape with the help of Mysterious most individuals. Okay. But he had already lost everything, could not spend his days singing mournful songs. Ouch. Just as this prince sang out of loneliness, so his song could only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the
What?
story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
I kind of find it hard to believe, but sure.
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
Meaning?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's
Oh,
begun to see himself as Thelxie.
basically like how everybody in real life sees themselves as themselves, right?
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
Interesting.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Interesting.
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book.
Hmm.
If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
So Zuria's son also saw Felxie as a penguin.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends.
Okay. That can either have two effects. Either he'll accept it, or he'll have a mental breakdown. But okay, sure.
We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we
Mm-hmm.
just need to finish the picture book, why does Ferminet need to make a Felxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country.
How?
But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Ferminet here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
You can just draw your own ending. What the? So either that guy has a brilliant imagination, but the mother is not understanding because she has zero imagination. Or it's a hereditary thing. The mental delusions and some kind of issue running in the family.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria. Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
Yes.
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Ferminet to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Okay.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom.
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously, and the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
Sure, I have a freaking n number of questions as to why you cannot write the novel or the book with your own imagination, but sure, let's do it.
So we'll be playing it straight or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
Yeah, we got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal. I
Says
believe in
the
my son.
person who came up
We
with
can
the
just
idea
see
of
this as
making
him
a
wanting to
novel.
stay asleep for a bit longer because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son.
Why does it feel like Surya is not human and her son can somehow feel us?
We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sure.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
Okay.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Ferminet, do you think her plan will work out?
Because I have n number of doubts for that.
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
Okay. So tell me, does she really have a child? Tell me how real this whole situation is. I already spent more than planned on the transcription module. Work on Tausi's main body. Will be affected if I keep at this. I'll have to put it on hold. Although a diving helmet can still be used to decipher Tausi's output signal, it will probably be unintelligible. Everyone else, what a pity. I'm sorry for not being able to give you a voice, Taxi. Ouch. Okay, for a minute.
What is it, Ferminet? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Well, she doesn't have a child, right?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't...
Don't worry.
If things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Don't worry, we have been through sad endings a lot.
Ferminet, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic.
You know this illness really well.
So that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Ferminet, don't tell Paimon that you all—
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never
Oh,
had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth. Back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains.
okay.
And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It's getting that
So,
serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So, if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now.
don't worry.
I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry, I've been through worse.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah. So I still don't understand why can't we just give the book a good ending on our own?
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help?
And also, what was Zuria's mocking you? She thought of this.
After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart.
Okay, sure.
But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Ferminet?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's.
So the penguin town you
I was
mentioned
able
was.
to draw a lot of support from it. So I believe in the power of fantasy worlds. So you remembered.
Yeah, sharp memory, bro.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Uh-oh. Ferminet be like, this is the fastest change of attire you have ever seen. I really need a mask.
Hey, why
Oh,
did you
Mike.
put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Okay.
But didn't you make Pear yourself?
You based it after your fantasy.
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Ferminet, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
Paimon!
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Okay.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something.
Okay, I just have one question. Janshin, why the hell are we delving into psychological issues now? What happened to your story writing team? What did this work this time?
I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things,
Hmm,
as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
interesting.
Really?
Too many loopholes,
Like
but
a
interesting.
miracle?
Well, if that's in order.
Just kidding.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Thuxie's weapon? We don't want to keep you from finishing your commission.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet.
That was a joke. Ferminet. A Ferminet.
Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Now I really want to ignore this quest. Damn it. What am I getting myself into this time? Interesting. Okay. Not saying I'm concerned or anything. Day after tomorrow, 8 8 a.m. Sorry. Good morning. People are gonna say I'm
Is your
crazy
child
at this
feeling any
point.
better?
Thank you for your concern, Ferminet. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Ferminet, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Hmm.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thuxie!
Can I say I have very low expectations?
Whoa! Thuxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Okay.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxi looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Ferminet.
We helped you.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality.
Welcome.
Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
Sure.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxi has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Sure.
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
Hmm.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
I really hate when they make things sound so majestic, but okay, sure, sure, sure.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Felxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else?
Don't forget to add some colors.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
I think we just massacred your son's drawing, but sure.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Felxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
Surya, are you alright?
I'm sure he is, Zarya. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Okay.
Hey, Felxie's Fantastic Adventures begin now!
Okay. Let's go. My only concern is I'm starting to doubt that Surya herself is like of sound mind, but sure, why not? It happens. People are emotionally unstable in case of uh, impossible odds, I guess.
Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Ferminet.
What's that? Described shell. Huh.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need
Got
anything
it.
else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Okay, where is the...
Whoa! Is that
oh.
the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Assaulting. What? What the? Sure, why not? At this point, let me bring out my fiercest warriors. Okay, can't say that with a straight face, but sure. Where is? Hmm. You know what? I want to try something. this time. Sure. Her, her, uh, hmm. I might need to change the build I have on Xiangling because she's definitely not using a good one. Yeah, she's definitely not. These loading screens, they really give me a time to think about what I think of the story, but not enough to convey it to anyone else.
So these are the underwater ruins that Ferminet found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imp's colorful houses
Paimon,
and the
don't
rainbow
jinx it.
bridge.
Don't jinx it. Last time we had similar kind of adventure. We ruined. We actually opened up a death pyramid, and one of our friends' father died. Well, Sumeru is, and probably going to be, uh, pretty. Hmm. Hmm. Jet. What can we say? Sumeru has been pretty dark.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some
It's
decorations, but
fantasy
when...
time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the
Yes.
travelers already got the gist of things.
If you travel
You
into
should do your
multiple
best
worlds, you
too,
get used
Paimon.
to it. Come on.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
You can't see the color, but it's black. Just kidding, it's not.
Uh...
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory! Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Paimon, break your cat.
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you.
I should just invert the color of my image at this point. Wait, I can do that right. Maybe. Wait a second. How can I do that? I need a proper tool instead of this camo studio for what I need to do. I basically want everything to be black, and this time just my face and these expressions to be white. It would be so weird though. And here you can barely imagine and see what my expression is. That would be pretty awesome. What I'm planning. Um, Give me a sec. Again. Okay, I did. Webcam. So, what I need to do is. Hmm, okay. What is this thing? Sorry, this is the first time I'm seeing this thing here. Colorfilter.cube. What? What the. Wait. What am I seeing here? Color filter cubes? No, not this. Um. hmm, Twitch custom color filter. Come on, Kamushka. Hmm. Okay, let's see. X-ray. I really can't see my image. Wow, that is exactly what I wanted. But yeah, this makes it kind of weird, to be honest. I don't know. Form. What will that do in it? What the? Um, Not X-ray, not vintage, low fee. You know what? Now I don't have any clue what's going on. So let me just uh, bring the colors back to default. Nice. I'll try the X-ray next time. So where were we?
And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be
I
filled with light.
was trying to escape this. Okay. this quest, the story, but okay.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
Paimon being the goddess. Goddess. Is this a spoiler, Genshin?
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
You're not fighting, right? This is.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of
Ouch.
Waterlands. They're called... really churros of the deep.
Okay, what is going on here?
Right now. Absorption test.
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Stand clear.
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now.
Oh, no, no,
The
no.
Diviniture of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Oh shoot. I forgot to change her bed.
Animal test 6308.
Okay. Imagine the fight to go there.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of Water Imps?
That's alright.
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Ferminet earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
Yeah, I guess I should keep the goddess in check so that she doesn't turn against me in the future.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thuxie, my child.
Thuxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's
don't know.
anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Did we create a robot that can eradicate us all?
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the...
We can add an update to Thuxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of Water Imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Can I say the combat was a bit of a downer? I think it was because it's a part of the story and not the proper actual combat. So, of course, the enemies are gonna be easier. Right? What is this? Never realized it. I think there is a. Oh, is that a tape? No, the surface is different itself. Sorry, I'm just confused about my furniture. A bit.
Zuria and Ferminet, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
Yep.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally
That's
arrived at the
very well
entrance to the
drawn,
Kingdom of Water
actually.
Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
I highly doubt I can understand that from a single page.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom.
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zuria's really talented at drawing.
It's a good drawing,
Thank
actually.
you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
Why am I having issues? Why am I having issue trusting Zuria? Why?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Ferminet, about the time you'll need for the crown.
please don't worry. One day should be more than
Ah,
Okay,
then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure.
sounds good to
Okay?
me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Okay, Ferminet out with it. Does she really have a child? She looks too carefree for that, bro.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Ferminet?
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks
Sure.
the best.
Yeah. Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that. It might be because...
Because what?
It's because... I hope...
Oh ho ho.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Ferminet, Paimon.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Ferminet. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay. Thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya. Okay, now what's going on here?
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Okay. Combat system enabled, I guess. Yeah, not now. Huh. Day after tomorrow. Yes. Luckily, there is no specified time. Good. Oh. Good morning, Genshin. Chiquitazo cabrón.
Today's the final day of Felxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Ferminet at his camp.
Yo, Ferminet.
Hey, Ferminet! Felxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Yo.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of,
Found you two at long last.
Hey, Delaroche.
I'm so glad that you both are all right.
huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened?
What could have happened? That water imp Felxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Ferminet. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Ferminet diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account.
Oh, sure.
What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
I told you I didn't trust Surya.
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut Destray.
Oh,
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago.
shit.
Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
Yeah. No one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Leska
Uh,
Destray? Zuria Destray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Told you.
I'm sorry, miss. We've gotta go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Okay, let's check out our PTSD patient, shall we? I knew she was hard to trust. And the only reason I'm running is to make it seem more dramatic. And also give me time to ready myself, because let's be honest, it's Genshin. I can only imagine what's going to happen. Delusional scenario, messed up sequences, no doctor existing in the plain sight at all. Ah. You have to go to Genshin Impact. Ah. Okay.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who is the patient?
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Well,
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
this is where the story gets interesting, Chalakan.
Oh, so when she had requested time to go out over the past
Yeah,
few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
yes.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
Yeah, call PTSD, bro.
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time.
That would do it.
That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
That's what's interesting, Paimon. Humans can't be trusted.
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
That's why.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
Hmm. Well, what can we
I
say?
see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her.
Hmm.
She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
How's Surya now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night.
When?
She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
I guess complete the quest, people.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before?
Yeah, using guidance therapy on the person who
It's worth a
suggested the
shot.
guidance therapy.
I'll go get the book.
Uno reverse.
Yes, this is it.
We need to finish.
That's right. If what Dr. Jean Lacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey.
Again, that would either help her or break her. I mean, basically give her a mental breakdown. So, anyway, it's fine, I guess.
We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dream.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it.
Mm-hmm.
The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a psychological response considering the fact that human brain does have a weird way of, well, being a cockroach like survival instinct.
And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
Actually, that is not something that might have happened per se. If you think about it, the grief would have technically created a certain recessive thought process in an area where would have a child as living, but basically that recessive thought line would have had a, what do you call that, a stable inclination towards improving the situation so that she can move on and have a, well, not say a better life, but like survive, because that's how, well, brain is made in a way. So that recessive thought might be exhibiting its certain properties by driving the main thought process lines towards those areas. Okay, maybe something like that. Anyways, coming back to the point.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Inscribed shell. Ah, ouch. Well, 1,000 meters. I am not traveling that far. Even I have limits to my madness. Okay, now I just need to complete 3 more events. 3 more sub events of this event after this quest is complete. But, well, I did say Surya looked awfully weird. Turns out I was right, people. Okay. Wait, is this where it's supposed to be? Oh, yeah. Huh. Why do you name it assaulting the water kingdom? You could have named it much better. Okay, anyways. So, gross. Consider the fact that I'm dealing with these guys this time. It might be worth considering the fact that a 4-star party may be something that I need. Hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna take her. Hmm. Actually, her, him, and her. I don't have a healer, but it should be manageable. Not her. Okay.
Everyone,
Galaxy.
please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us?
Yeah, but
You're right.
where's the
Kinda
patient is
makes
not
me
here.
smile. If we have to give
Okay.
something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we and then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
I'm sure
Yeah.
she will.
I'm sure she will.
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers.
What the hell did I get to? Oh, shh. Ah.
Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown. They're deep-sea cyclops. Let's beat them up.
Okay, this is bad. I didn't get to build them properly. But, I mean, manageable.
Watch out,
Monsters
everyone!
are.
They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Belxie looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Yep.
Mark 2, absorption test. Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness.
2, 3.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
One.
Stay clear.
I'm not using Ferminet at all.
Animal test 6308.
By the way, what would happen if I use Steam? What just happened?
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
Stand clear.
Done. Even a not so good build can manage it, bruh. I just need to figure out what to put for.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still.
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just. Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find. Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved.
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place. Because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Yep.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should
Don't worry. Felix
Yep.
and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
Sigh.
At last, Felxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the Rainbow Bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon,
Goddess
Ferminet,
Paimon?
and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none. Surya walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the
Ouch.
prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely."
That's the end of the story, Zarya.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again.
Ouch.
Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zarya talking to Thelxie?
What is Celsi saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
I have a very bad feeling about this, guys. Huh?
Maman loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
Wait, what the
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
I don't want to say this, but what did you smoke before writing this cursed story?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Maman will always hum for you. Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps. My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
Ferminet, what the frick did you use to make Kelsey again? Was it the remains of her child? Did you make FNAF in Genshin?
Good night, Maman.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Ferminet, why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria?
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor.
Nice.
Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well.
Hmm.
She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
Sure.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original.
Good.
It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in
Whereas
the real
fantasy is
world?
not just fantasy after all. Of course.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
Well, I don't want to admit it, but for a minute I think you used her child's bones to make them see.
That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle.
What? I just want to check something real quick. Why am I not feeling so good suddenly? Like, we have mixed two different things altogether that weren't supposed to mix. Genshin. How the I'm telling you guys, for a minute, definitely it could there is some shade or something to make that Thelxie. Definitely. Why do I feel like this house is gonna turn into a haunted house? But I mean, worth a try, I guess. I'm just, well, concerned about a friend's well being. Seriously, why can't we see through the glass? This is cool, I can see my own reflection, but not what's going on at the inside. I'm not being a voyeur or anything, but like, I want to know what happened. I mean, I know she went to court and everything, but the story is scary rather than being happy. I'm getting chills, okay? Which is not a good thing considering the fact that we are. Focus, Raj, focus. Go to challenge. Teleportos. Okay. Let me prepare my character beforehand. Where is she? Go. Good. Wait. Equip. Equip. Good. Nice. Equip. As for the other participant, is having his permanent set with him. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Can I send her? Oh, I'm just missing the. Just a second. Sorry, I like to do things like that at Mondstadt. It has nothing to do with the fact that Sucrose works works with the alchemist who just happens to be near the bench, crafting bench, and yeah. Also, the fact that I need to level up all my characters to 90 is one of the goals that I have had for a very long time. It's something that is close to my heart, and I've been working on it. Though I stopped doing it once I started the channel, so time to get back to it. Um, Sewer. Hmm. Ew. Catch. Oh, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There you go. I could level her as well, but well, let's be honest. I like Collie more. Now, to be honest, I forgot her name for a few
It probably
minutes.
wouldn't even matter if I unseal that power now. I've come so far. I think I'd be able to control it. Don't you? Well, Only one way to find out. Just kidding. My real superpower is all about the adventure experience I've had with you.
Oh, okay, that was cute. Hmm. There you go, one more level 90 character. Let me see, is there anyone else I can level up? People? Not him. Can I level her up? Ascension requires materials. Hmm. Can I level her up? Actually, I can. Where is the Electro Crystal? Actually, I should. Freak! I really have it. The exact amount of materials I need. Damn it! Where is she? Where is she? It's fantastic. I
The
can't believe it.
responsibility for honing my strength and advancing my martial
200%
abilities lies with me.
attack.
And yet,
What? What type of monsters am I working with? Archons I can understand. They are normal humans. Okay, calm yourself, Raj. Nothing's lost. They're still the characters you have been playing with since the day one. Uh, Actually, I just realized I haven't leveled Amber at all. Okay, what do you need? Hmm. Hey, Thomas, how's Sucrose nowadays? You aren't giving her too much trouble, are you? Because I recently heard of a place in, well, Fontaine. It's underground, deep, and quiet. You get what I mean, right, Thomas? Okay. Amber. Oh shoot, I forgot. Weathered arrowhead. Okay. Arrowhead. I'm not flexing or anything, okay? I really need to level these guys up. Higher level content requires stronger characters. And also there's something called self-satisfaction after playing this game
Seems
Oh,
for
that
3
now
years.
I've improved so much compared to when we first met. Thank you so much. Let me treat you to a sticky honey roast. Let's go, let's go.
I don't know if I should say this, but once you see the new characters having such an amazing buffs and stats, the old ones seem kinda underwhelming. Interesting. Let's go. Okay. And Jongyung, meh. Fisher, well, she was the last one on my list. But let's be honest, she's from Mondstadt and it's been, oh frick, I need these. That's interesting. I don't have materials, which can happen. I probably don't have material for her as well, right? Yep. I don't collect this anymore. I used to. Now I don't. Kokishinobu. Nope. It's interesting how it's more of a. Okay, you're definitely. No, you are not getting a level up, but next time, sure. Okay, Hyunjin, and I guess Chonghyun does get his. Nope, he doesn't. Craft. I don't exactly remember how much of the Geo material do I have because. What? I was gonna say I haven't used it in a while. I haven't fought any Geo boss in a while. I guess I did my quota. Where is. Huh.
The art of the spear is a
See?
vast and profound discipline.
Oh no, that is a net attack bonus. Damn it. I mean, net energy recharge bonus, I guess. On the base character, which is. I don't remember how much the base has. Nice. Okay. Well. Goro needs balls. I don't want. Okay, I don't want to. I didn't want to crack this joke, but probably. Okay, let's. I'll just say this is related to him having a female version in the publication. I hate binary. Can we level characters down? Like, take. I don't even need the materials back. I'm willing to pay. Give you the materials to level him down. Can I do that? The yeah, I was planning on leveling her up as well, but materials she needs are. Well,
Snatch Clip is known for
Quickly
its
take down
views.
some notes.
thank you for letting me know. Okay. Now then, let me just make sure my characters are built properly. What are you using actually? Okay, let's give you the Dendro cert. Shall we? Now let me just see from whom should I steal it. I'll hate them. Why? No reason actually. I just don't want to give him anything that belongs to my inventory. Pierici. I'll hate them. Why does he have such a good artifact? Manageable. Okay, am I ready? Of course not. What do you think? But will I do it? Answer is always yes. I might fail, but it's worth it. It's not actually. I'm just saying that out there, but like you gotta start somewhere, Is this the place for the challenge? I am there. Are we gonna assault the kingdom? Nope. Multiplier times 4. Okay. Damn it. I'm gonna lose. 4-star character mania. Where is Kali and him? Okay. Let's get to it, shall we? We need a female version of Xingqiu. That's not a 5-star. Because I know some of you are gonna be like, you have the girl, right? I'm gonna say, no! She's a 5-star. I need a 4-star.
Another test.
Okay. Oh no. No.
Mark 2.
Don't even think about it.
Power that ended high shot.
Yep.
Another
Stand clear.
Hasta la vista, baby. Ah. Come on.
Eyes on me!
Come on. Thank you.
Care for a dance?
Enhanced animal
Oh,
model.
sure. For you always.
Just like we prepared. Stand clear.
But can you handle it?
Dance with me!
Come on. Come on. Oh no.
To ashes! Be a good audience,
No, my
won't
sword.
you?
Okay.
Good one. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Done.
Care for a
Animal
dance?
hypostasis
Not
emulation.
now, but okay. Let's see. By the way, I've been wondering about it.
Dance with me!
What happens if you use the T?
The show's
Uh,
only just begun.
Oh shoot.
Eyes on me!
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Come on. Thank you.
Enhanced
There you
animal
go.
model 75. Absorption test.
I don't even know if that did anything.
Not good.
Let me lead you. To ashes!
I can easily get 4,000. I want to try again, but this time I want to see what happens if I use the T. Yeah. Okay. So, Prince a chair attack once every 5 seconds, 3 times in total, dealing hydro damage. When the chair attack is released, all the characters in the area will recover HP. Okay, 300 elemental mastery. Oh, thank you, Prince.
No, my sword.
Okay. Go.
Swirl.
There you go.
Mark 2. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Go, Prince.
Animal test 6308. I'm getting sick of this game.
Me too.
Care for a
Break this off the side.
Let me weave you a verse. Eyes on me!
Stand clear.
Dance with
Enhanced
me!
animal model 75. Animal test 6308.
The show's only just begun.
No, it's already done.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Dance with me! To ashes!
What do you think I have been trying
Be a
to
good audience,
do?
won't
No, dance with you, of course, but like,
Absorption test.
let's
Let me weave
see.
you a verse. Eyes on me!
Animal
Bye bye.
hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
You think you're the only one who's getting sick of this?
Go!
I've been getting sick of your attitude.
No, my
Since day
sword.
one.
Rain cutter. Dance with me.
Oh yes.
The show's only just begun.
Stand clear. Enhanced
Bye
animal
bye.
module 75.
And done.
Dance.
You were saying
Rain
something?
outlines your fate. Witness. Eyes on me.
Well, were we saying something? Doesn't matter. Same party, same idea, same tricks. Only the opponents are different. Hmm. La la
Rain cutter.
la 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 la.
Just like we rehearsed.
Power that ended Python.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Puwa. To ashes.
Try this on the side. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
Come on, call it.
Just like we rehearsed.
Power that ended Python.
Animal test 6308.
There you go.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis
This
simulation.
all might seem a bit rushed to you, but
Animal test 6308.
Know my sword.
it
Witness the
isn't.
power of Puwa.
As a matter of fact,
Eyes on me.
I'm not talking to the audience at this point, I'm talking to the enemies.
Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2.
You have to keep the audience separate from your
Rain cutter.
close acquaintances.
To ashes.
Okay?
Absorption
And
test.
keeping enemies closer is something that is of high importance.
Animal hypostasis simulation.
Come on, come on, kamushka. Third. Huh, 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 huh. Are you for real?
Let me read you a
It
verse.
isn't close enough.
Fallen Amber. Absorption test.
What do you have to hide,
Power that ended Python.
people?
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
That's close enough.
Know my sword.
Oh shoot,
Witness the power of Puwa.
messed up. That's interesting. So this time he attracts all the opponents.
Just like we rehearsed.
To ashes.
I messed up one
Animal
of
test
the
6308.
rotations.
Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cut.
2, 3, 4. Come on, just be done with it. Thank you.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Toes. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad.
Touch me.
Ouch!
Try this on the side.
Let me read you a verse.
Where do you think
on!
Bloom is the
Stand
flowers
clear.
in Gurabad!
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module. Just like we rehearsed.
I might need to redo
Witness
this
the
one.
power of Gurwa! Eyes on me!
Absorption test.
Bloom is the flowers in Gurabad!
Some target practice.
Shouldn't have missed the previous one, I guess. Retry. So in one of the Xingchu's elemental skill, I accidentally used it without anyone being there, and that messed up the rest of the rotations. Go where?
Right this off the side.
Power that ended what?
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
What the hell? Yeah. That was a breach of trust. Are you telling me I should not trust you enemies anymore? That's not how it works. Okay.
No, my soul!
New punch.
Witness the power of Gurwa!
3, 4, 5, 6,
Eyes on me!
7. Come on. That looks painful. Especially
Rain cutter!
painful.
Power that ended what?
Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Your coming was foretold.
Witness the power of Gurwa!
Probably pretty sure it wasn't
To ashes!
because
Enhanced animal
I am an
module
outsider.
75%. Stand clear.
We don't have
Absorption
records in the Tevat's information system. At least that's what I've been told.
You're the eternal oasis!
Stand clear.
Okay.
Let me leave you
2,
a perk.
3. Okay.
Absorption test.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah. Okay.
Hide this on the side.
Ouch.
Power that ended what? No, my soul! Rain cutter!
Swirl. Mark 2. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Okay. At least I reached 4,000, I guess. State selector. Ah. They're all pulling up the enemies that are, well, difficult to manage with this current party now. It's not impossible to beat them if I'm using other characters. The given score, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to see. Wait. What did you say the buff was? All character gain 60% max HP and receive. Damn it. That's why.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you to ashes.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Yeah.
Another test subject.
Hide this on the side.
Witness the power of Gurwa! Eyes on me!
Absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
Time to act.
Animal test 6308.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Just like we rehearsed.
Power that ended high shot.
Stand clear. Go! Animal hypostasis.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
Ouch. Oh no, 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 no. I messed up.
Eyes on me.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Oh no, 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 no. Okay, in any
Swirl, Mark
case.
2.
Never my guard down. Rain cutter. Power that ended high shot.
Animal test 6308.
Another test.
Absorption test.
Close, but well, I honestly don't want full rewards because unless it's a Primogen reward, I probably don't need it. Anyway, so last one.
Let me weave you a verse.
Just like we rehearsed.
Priming.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear. Absorption test.
No, my sword. Witness
One.
the power of Gugwa.
2,
Press on for size.
3.
Ended high shot.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
Let me weave you a
Okay.
verse.
2,
Just like we rehearsed.
3.
Ashes.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Is it just me or the repetition was a bit too soon this time?
Absorption test.
Okay.
No, my sword.
Abash.
Witness the power. Power that ended high.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
I have no clue what.
Animal hypostasis
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
My soft out dude is doing, but
Animal test
I hope
6308.
it's something else for.
Stand clear.
To ashes.
Oh no, again messed up the. Seriously.
Animal test 6308.
Okay, barely made it. I messed up the rotation again. I realized it by the end. But okay, it worked. Definition of worked. But yeah. See, I don't need this at this point. I don't want to say this, but this whole situation is reminding me of FNAF. Sorry, I just can't help it. It's too similar in my defense. Those who don't know what FNAF is, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a horror game where the main villain puts children in mechanical mascots, and the children end up possessing those. Basically, dead bodies of the children, not the actual children. So yeah, the dead kind. You should look up one of the FNAF stories recaps. It's good, amazing, even the depth of the story. I didn't realize it could be so deep. Okay, let's go do it. Okay. One. Two. What the? Sorry. Well, you did hit me first. I was just defending myself. I don't think so. This is the one. That. Okay. Well, what is that, my good sir? Oh, interesting. But still, what was that? I have more questions than answers. Again, because that's what have been happening for last couple of streams and everything. Alright, let's go, shall we? Ah, okay. Uh, what? Wait, was that a ball? Genshin? What are you giving me nowadays? In terms of abilities. Damn it. Okay. Let me hit you right. Got it. Maybe not. Got it. Hmm. Time for one final one. After that, we'll come to the most interesting event. The one where I can show off my technical skills, you know. Wait, did I just go too much underwater? Uh, no. For a second there, I was like, I went to the other place where you have like. Well, what? Hmm. Sorry. Um, thank you. Not here. Are you the one? Sorry, I'm forced to do this. Honestly, don't want to do this. Wait a second. What? Where is he? Okay, got it. Kamushka. Now, okay. Thank you. How many Brahma chips are we getting out of this event? I might need to recalculate the amount. Oh yeah, need to go that way. Mhm, 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 mhm. Also, I need to get better artifacts for Furina. I should start. This is one more thing I should start doing. The character story quests instead of the hangout events and stuff as well, because, well, I want to know my characters more. It's been a while. Huh. Broken circuit. When the circuit passes through the inductive switch, the broken circuit of the corresponding card will be connected. I have no clue what you are saying. I need to test it out. During the debugging process, broken circuit will be immediately connected when the signal passes through the inductive switch. Responding color. Oh, got it. Something like this. Next challenge. There can be up to 2 different circuits involved in debugging process. Circuit starting point and the end point will have the same color. Sure. Oh, got it. Just like that. Spice. Um, Let me guess. This works. After debugging process has gone for a while, you can start using the debug manual to obtain clues how to set up circuit. I have no clue what that means, to be honest. Um, mhm. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hmm. Let's go. I did get stuck for a second there, but figured it out. What type of freaking transistor is this? Uh, okay, my assumption is okay. Connect it here and then here, and connect this here. It should work. Okay, it was a gate, not a transistor. Technically, a gate is a transistor, but okay. Okay. Mm, mm, okay. Next. Um, let's see. You want to go here. He wants to go there. What? Wait, I wanna see what happens if I just do this thing. Huh, interesting. Huh. So essentially, I should just do it this way, I guess. Good point. Hmm. Do it. Mm, mhm. Okay, so when you touch this switch will close, but that will open. Huh. Hmm. Interestingly, this has to be connected. Hmm. Now we come to the interesting part as to how to make it work. So, if this part exists, then only one of them can go at a time. Not necessarily. Nope, I almost made it. So, what I need to do is I'm gonna make it more landier. Okay. There you go. Done. What's next? What's next? Why did I ask? Okay. Huh. What type of messed? Uh. Okay. Do it. Oh, got it. I need more delay here. So enjoy your. Sorry, that's too much delay actually. How many steps do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should do it.
I haven't been out in a while.
Wait, was that all? No. Okay. Um. Thank you. C2 Ferminet? I don't know. Probably C2. C2 Ferminet? Decoration, right? Yeah. What an impress. Why would I want to keep a cursed FNAF figurine in my home? Tension. I wanted to escape. Okay. Focus. Focus. Okay.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing would have been done. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go. I really need that weapon. Actually, I don't. I just gonna give it to Furina. Call it an emotional thing at this point, but yeah. No. Definitely not getting it, but like, just wanna try. Almost gave me hope, but the color was purple. How the Okay. Sure. Life is unexpected. My friends, life is freaking unexpected. But getting 5 star isn't unexpected. It's late. Pity thingy. So, what? How? Why? Anyways, so you technically won't get to see 5 star until you have like a lot of pity built up. And currently, I do not have that. And that is the reason I'm confident I won't get it. So the next stream of Genshin is probably going to be treasure hunt to get it. And hopefully I don't lose my 50-50 because I don't think the weapon has a 50-50, am I right? It does not. Characters have 50-50. Weapons do not. They only have higher probability of dropping. And this thing. So if you pull 2 5 star, you get 1 free. But the thing is, this is expiring soon. And that does put me in a very bad position because I have only 1 day and 9 hours left before it finishes. Need to get to it soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, these steps so that I can actually buy and complete the wishes. Beyond that, thanks for watching. You know the outro. You can check out any of my other videos. I am lazy and I am here for gaming, and I don't feel like promoting anymore. I'm tired. I need a break. I just want to play games. This is the desperation I'm facing. So thanks for watching and bye. I didn't realize. Actually look better on the black and white.